We started the P80 YouTube channel 10 years ago, and so before this year is over, we decided we'd take a peek back. Ryan's pulled some clips and do the 10-year challenge. So we're going to see some clips here that Ryan put together that we have not seen yet, at least not for many, many years probably, and we'll see kind of how things have progressed since then. And
I hate watching myself on video, so this is kind of like a nightmare. So.
All right, here we go.
Hello, Donny and Josh Curcio here with Protocol 80
babies.
Inc. Wireless carriers are becoming very mobile friendly. Verizon Wireless has the Social Life platform. Orange Mobile in Europe has the Orange World portal. I want to talk to you today about a new marketing channel. It's relatively new. It was actually new in 2006.
So mobile's obviously come a long way.
It's gained a lot of popularity in the past couple of years.
And,
mobile marketing,
it's not
marketing
really
to
not something you have to build awareness or a mobile
about
device now.
Of some
People
sort.
just know.
We have a client that is tourism based. Use the mobile channel to send weather to Twitter and Xanel for the area.
Xanel, I remember.
And also event updates. So someone's
remember
vacationing
the green
in that particular area.
It was
instead
like,
of having to
I felt like
constantly be on
Steven
the computer
Spielberg
finding
were able
out,
to
you
do
know,
green screen back
what's the
then.
forecast for today, or
and lighting
what's
the
going
green
on
screen
tonight.
with like house lamps and
sign up
things
and
just
have those alerts
to
sent
make
to
sure
them,
we didn't have shadows.
via email
That's legit.
or text
But
message.
look,
How many
no
times have
shadows.
you gone to, especially a small business website, or maybe even a medium business website, and you go to the website and it is really that online brochure that I think everyone is now trying to get away from. I cannot emphasize enough the importance of a website business
we
strategy.
still have to stress this.
Without a website business strategy,
especially in the manufacturing
the website
industry,
is
that
like a trifold brochure.
your website can't just be this,
Not
all about
useful,
us. Here's our
okay?
services. It's got
Today's
to be
video,
how it
I want to
benefits
talk
them.
about Get Fugu, a new mobile app. Some of the other things that they said they can do.
It's just crazy how
are
quickly
game
mobile
downloads
apps
for your
arrive,
mobile
get
phone,
acquired,
or,
shut down,
ringtones,
whatever.
things like that, maybe wallpapers. Very interested to see how marketers are taking advantage of this. Hopefully
You
more
looked
marketers
pretty
are going to start taking
snazzy.
advantage of 2D barcodes, and then we can really compare to see which one actually is more effective. Plus, have you taken a look around at any of the bus stops, subways, especially out in front of schools, and just taking a look at what people are doing? Their faces are always buried in their phone.
It's still the case. So that's something that hasn't really changed in a number of years.
Instead of playing Bubble
Now they're
Breaker
waiting
on
for their
PDA.
Uber and doing it.
Right. Wow. So it's sort of intriguing that some of the stuff really hasn't changed or evolved all that much. I mean, the platforms, especially mobile, have gotten much more sophisticated, and you can do so much more on your smartphone than you could back then. But we're still touching on some of the exact same stuff 10 years later.
Yeah.
I mean, certainly our video quality has gotten a little better.
I think you mentioned it with even the websites being just brochure websites. There's still so many that we come across. They're probably the same website we looked at back then that just hasn't changed even since that time, where the manufacturers will have their homepage, their about page, their capabilities page, their history page, and their contact page. RFQ.
Right.
That's about it. But that's not enough to bring someone from point A to point B.
Yeah, unfortunately, their prospects tend to hit Google looking for, to solve a problem versus I need a provider right now. So they're kind of late to the game if that's all their website is.
Yeah.
And that's been the story for quite a while, which is interesting. Care to make any guesses if we were to do this 10 years from now, what video marketing would look like 10 years from now?
Oh gosh, you got to incorporate augmented reality. I mean, it's there today, but who's using it?
Right.
I don't know. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, I envision a world where when we want to watch videos, we are in the video. Just like you said, getting to the augmented reality, that somebody is actually there talking to you.
Yeah.
With personalization and like smart content that we can do on websites now, smart video content. To be able to carry on, AI type conversations. I think that chatbots are just the beginning now. You'll be able to do that through video. And another area I think it has to happen if Google's going to continue to be dominant is they have to be able to, at some point, our video content will be as indexable as our written content.
Yes.
with as much voice search that happens now, they have to be able to, or they have to be moving towards being able to understand a video without a text transcript to go with it.
Even things like, I believe the Apple podcast app, you can search and it will actually search the content of the podcast to return results. So it's understanding the audio and being able to deliver results based on that. I was in Toronto the other day, and the Google Apps AR was available there. So you were able to use the Google Map software on your phone and then do augmented reality as you walked.
That's pretty cool.
It was okay. Still a little early, but just neat to have that type of stuff. Like, we would have never thought that would have existed.
Yeah,
today.
right. And, it's funny, one of the early videos there we touch on, you were mentioning some of the capabilities of like Verizon at the time, which we don't really discuss now at all. But with the evolution of the cellular network and 5G coming, if they're able to deliver the speeds and things that they promise from a mobile device, like the multimedia that you will be able to consume in milliseconds will be ridiculous, which is only going to make the video game much stronger for marketing and entertainment and social and all these other things.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting to see what has changed. It's crazy that we were in our mid-20s at that point and 40 pounds heavier.
Yeah, sometimes a look back 10 years ago isn't as, but I say that's a great thing. You're 10, you're 10 years older and then much.
I feel 10 years younger.
Yeah. At the time, the interesting thing about the QR codes and 2D barcodes is that even at the time, it didn't necessarily feel like a huge, like this is going to be monumental forever kind of thing. Because you kind of felt like as smartphones got smarter and, the cellular broadband got better, you wouldn't necessarily need something like that. Like your phone would function much more as a computer and you wouldn't need to scan something to go somewhere.
One thing I could see going away are shortened URLs. I think that at some point in time you will be able to just use your voice and be like, instead of typing in a shortened URL, someone's going to have a code and say, like, look at your phone and say whatever, and it's going to pull up that page.
That's a great point. Yeah, it wouldn't break my heart to see shortened URLs go away.
I mean, a lot of them are already going away. Google shut theirs down.
Right.
A couple others have shut theirs down as well.
P80.us.
Yeah,
got shut down.
Yeah, I'm surprised there wasn't a video about that. I think we'll have cell phones in 10 years. I do.
I think we'll have cell phones in 10 years, but I think that they will be more, obviously more sophisticated, and it wouldn't surprise me if they were similar in dimensions to what we have now, but easily expandable or projectable, where you can be viewing something and then just say, no, I want it bigger, and project it on the ground or somewhere else so that you get a full,
I see obviously technology is going to increase in the phone, speed, whatever, but I also see, major advancements from a hardware perspective. Glass is getting stronger, ways we charge it are getting better, wireless charging, things like that, so I think those will enhance, but I do think there will be phones.
So do I, yeah.
I think the connectivity between wearable devices and phones is going to improve. Not that it's bad today, but I think we're going to see some just crazy stuff as far as wearables and integration with technology.
I'm still anxious to see if any eye wearables can become popular and not, Star
I
Trek.
still wear my Google box around.
You strap the cardboard right to your face.
Yeah,
you're a badass.
It looks good.
So we hope you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, looking back 10 years, and we're anxious to see what the next 10 years hold. You should take a stab at doing your own 10-year challenge and maybe leave it in the comments. Do your own video. We'd love to see it. If there's any way we can help you with video in 2020, definitely give us a shout. Thanks.